And the man just goes, "What is that? What happened?"
He pulls out his hammer. Is it dark in there?
Their curtains have been drawn, but there's slivers of sunlight kind of coming here and there through it. But you do have dark vision, so you're okay.
Yeah.
Kuroko sends you a mental message along with everybody else.
Oh yeah, we do have telepathy. Before Karth goes in, he sends a mental message back. I was in the Temple District and found a man, and he offered to give me some hospitality, and we went to his sister's house, and there's the stink of death in this building.
I don't know what that has to do with my ritual, Karth, but where are you?
Yeah.
The man beside you is like trying to push by you and get inside. Is my sister there? Is she okay?
It's not safe. Just wait.
Guys, we're all talk mentally.
Karth gives him the location while he's moving in with his hammer drawn.
You move in the door and you see lying on the ground the beginning to decay corpse of a woman that has a noose around her neck lying on the floor. There is also the corpse of a man in the living room lying on the floor next to her.
So the corpse of the man, I don't know how much of him is left. Also, there's probably like a big circle with like...
Yes, the corpse of the man was cut into several pieces, and there is a circle carved around him of different runes, as if someone did a ritual on the man.
I wouldn't have carved it. It would have been painted on, and then there's oils and stuff, and candles and powders and stuff that make a ritual circle.
I also gentle reposed the lady.
Yeah, so she did not rot. She's been gentle reposed.
General repose does only last a day, though.
It's 1 day.
Okay. 1 day? Okay. Never mind.
Karth's
Man, they nerfed that.
The man sees this too and is like drops to his knees screaming, "Not Jane! What happened?"
Joseph, go get the guard.
He's freaking out and crying, but he does do his best to go do that.
Karth, where are you?
I'm in the Temple District.
No, you were in the residential district, like right.
Oh yeah.
Kind of near the. You're technically in the slums district right now, but you're right on the outside of it.
On the outskirts of the slums district.
Is there? How many dead people are in that house?
Karth starts investigating the bodies. 2.
Karth, as you investigate, you see the dead man whose body has kind of been chopped up in a strange amateur way, and you look at his face, and the face looks very much like Kuroku's ghost that floats around the guild hall.
I privately mentally message Karth.
Yeah, this one's not in the group chat anymore.
you need to extricate yourself from that house, Karth, or at the very least. Okay, I was involved in that. You need to get out of there. I will explain everything when you return.
Karth kind of sets his hammer like it's the blunt end down, and he's like, "No, you'll explain now."
So it just went silent for the rest of us, right?
Yeah,
the group chat ended.
You're the administrator of the group chat, though, Ko. You cast the spell.
So yeah, privately to Kuroku. Wait, you cleaned up that place, right?
No, why would I?
What? Why would you?
I didn't want to incriminate myself further by dabbling and tearing through everything.
Could have at least buried the.
I thought there were plenty of cultists in the area. I thought they would get blamed instead of me.
We don't want.
The town guard is on their way, Kuroku. Start explaining now.
Well, then it was the cultists of Zonkuthon. They did this. Okay. Very quick. I will include Ko in this so that he can hear it too. Very quickly. The woman was not my doing. I did find her like that. Well, I did not kill her.
The woman was not my doing if you nightmared her for...
I mean... you decided to die after nightmares is your thing. I mean, they do leave you drained, so I don't know. But the other man, he was killed in the city streets by another citizen. I used him to create a ghost. But he was already dead. I did not kill anyone in that house. But the ritual, I did perform.
So now this man's soul is eternally trapped in the world of the living to do your bidding.
Yes. Until I release him.
Didn't he say he didn't want to be judged by Pharasma?
He did say that.
And why is that?
I don't know. I never took the opportunity to get to know him. I only found his corpse.
Karth, what's happening?
Yeah, guys, am I on hold? What's happening?
You went quiet. Are you okay, Karth?
Karth, do not tell the girls what happened.
Why shouldn't I, Kuroku?
It will be tricky to explain.
Oh, it doesn't seem tricky at all.
I also would prefer, as I kind of got involved in that.
Ko, this is unexpected of you. What was your part in this? Did you help in the ritual?
I literally just read some stuff for Kuroku. Poorly.
And this ritual you won't help with tomorrow, Kuroku, does it involve another dead person?
It involves a lot of ghosts, but no one that was alive.
What are you planning to do with these ghosts?
They will sweep the floors and clean the building we live in.
Oh, wonderful. Is that what you've been having this man do?
No, he has been guarding that dangerous artifact from Ikrie and protecting Setari when we are away. So I have been having him do something useful. The unseen custodians are creatures of magic, so they're not really ghosts.
Ko will think some hold music towards Ikrie. So she's just not hearing nothing.
No, at this point, I'm headed to the residential district.
Unless the group chat comes on again, I'm happy where I am.
Ikrie, you
I'm
just
ignoring
hear-
this.
Ikrie, you just hear do 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 do.
And young,
Or actually, you know what? Ko, you said you did it. Give us some hold music, Ko.
Yeah. Do 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 do.
I wanted you to sing the girl from Ipanema, the ultimate on hold song, but that's okay.
Or it can be like, today's kind of hold music where it's just like.
Karth cuts the telepathic link.
Well, can you?
Cuts.
Can
You
I?
can just stop talking.
You can dismiss it even on yourself.
Karth dismisses it.
But now you can't talk to us at all.
He doesn't
I'm headed to
want
the
to.
residential district. I'm trying to find Karth. Because I think he's in danger.
Karth is going to start.
Yeah, the
pulling-
last thing you heard, Ikrie, sounded like danger.
Karth is going to pull out his holy symbol, some holy water, and he's going to start cleansing the house.
Okay. As you get started on that, guards are starting to come in now.
He got
What is happening here? What is going on? Oh, that smell!
Yes, it's 2 people were murdered here. Before you come in, let me cleanse this place with holy water and my divine energy. It's not safe right now.
Oh, very well. What evil? Oh, so much evil. We will block off the area.
That is good.
Okay, Ikrie, you wander around for a little while, but it doesn't take you long before you do hear some form of commotion and see about a half dozen town guard on this one house in the outside of the slums district.
That's where I'm headed.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is you do walk around for a little bit, but then you find it, so you're there.
If I'm
Okay.
still doing the consecrate thing, I'll still be doing that, but afterwards I'll head that way.
That the consecrate thing takes a little while, and they are successful with it. And then she says, "You may leave it here. We will dispose of it."
Thank you. I appreciate it.
And then you run to the slums district too.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna say you get there, even though you were farther away than Ikrie, you get there at about the same time as she does, because you knew where you were going. You just made a straight line to that house.
Yeah.
So, Ikrie, you were rounding a corner and see a bunch of guards outside of a house, and you kind of look up and see Ko kind of running down the road towards the house too.
I'll just start hollering, Karth, are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm in here.
Hey, everyone. Ikrie, what's up? Hey, Karth.
Karth doesn't say anything.
So what's going on?
Ikrie, it looks like some sort of cultist ritual was behind this.
Ew.
Here, maybe I can help with my arcane knowledge and stuff.
Yes, Ko. Maybe you can help.
Okay. Yep, looking at it.
He stands up and just is staring down at Ko.
Looks like two amateurs that didn't quite know what they were doing. Involved in this random ritual.
Seems that way, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. This one that wasn't even involved in a ritual. Looks like she hanged herself.
Oh.
I wonder if it had anything to do with her stumbling upon that body in the other room.
Hold on, Matt.
No. I think
Yes.
I think she hung herself first.
You said she's on the floor?
Yes.
Yeah, we cut her down.
If
Ko
leave
said
her-
he cut her down. I don't know if Kuroku did anything with the body, but
I
Ko
think
cut her
Kuroku-
down.
No, I remember Kuroku saying he cut her down, I think.
Was it Kuroku?
Yeah.
if she
Someone cut her down.
hanged herself, then she would still be hanging, wouldn't she?
Maybe the people that came here to do this found her body, and I don't know.
Who are these people?
There's a man screaming and crying, talking to a guard outside.
That man you hear out there in hysterics, his name is Joseph. And this woman here was his sister. And the man in the other room was his brother-in-law.
No, he says he doesn't know the man in the other room. His brother-in-law's not here.
Gotcha.
I'll go talk to Joseph.
Okay.
I'm gonna go see if I. Well, you said he was cut into pieces. Is there a face I can?
Yeah, so his head's fine. He's cut it like his arms and legs were cut off, and his head was cut off, and a lot of it looks kind of squished
Jesus.
together. It looks like he was cut into smaller pieces to be carried easily.
Did I need to do all of that to make a ghost?
No, but the kids did to fit him in a small cart.
Oh my god.
So an 8-year-old was chopping this dude's arms off.
That is the worst detail that has been revealed so far.
I didn't need to
Karth,
know this.
It's cut him up.
It looks bad.
With the cart. Oh my god.
This Karth. Since Ikrie went out to speak with him, right?
Yes.
Karth, it looks bad. We didn't cut him up. That wasn't part of the ritual. The kids did that.
Sounds so much
Do I-
better.
So there were
Perception check to hear that.
outside. I waited until you left.
No, yeah, he probably watched until you were in conversation with the old guy. So yeah.
Dang it.
I'm sorry.
Karth kind of looks down at Ko. The only
So look,
reason
these kids told us they'd carry the body here. We don't know why. And they said they'd tell on us if we didn't, I guess. So we just let them do it. But we
The
didn't
only-
cut the body up or anything. That wasn't us.
The only reason I haven't told the guards is because you both came forward with it. But right now, I am very, very mad. So step away from me.
Oh, right. It's gonna step back. To be fair, I thought Kuroku would clean this up, but at least bury the bodies.
Karth continues cleaning up and blessing the site. Just
Yeah,
outside.
you
sit outside.
get to where you're talking to Joseph. He's calmed down a little bit speaking to you, so he's not hysterical anymore. What would you like to say?
Did you know these people?
Yeah, the woman in there. My sister, Jane. The other man, I don't know. Her husband, they said there's only 2 bodies in there, so I don't know where her husband Jonathan is. I was just telling the guards what he looked like, the best description that I could give. He's about 5'6", brown hair, kind of stocky. He describes him the best he can, including we'll say like a scar on the guy's cheek or something. And he is describing to a T the guy who has been hanging out at the Shield Hall for the past few days.
I'm just like, oh.
And when he starts talking about Jane, and even when you walked inside and you saw Jane's face, that was the distraught housewife that went there. Remember, you took that job.
I did.
You gave that job to Karok?
I completed that job.
He did.
Does Ko see Ikrie speaking to him and getting all this info? He went to sit outside after Karth got angry with him.
You come out towards the end of it. So you don't know how much Ikrie knows yet.
Okay.
Let's see. Thank you for your information. I'll look into it.
Ko will wave to Ikrie if he can get her attention.
Ikrie, I'm assuming you actually have like the shield symbol emblazoned on you, or they broke
Yes.
on your breast or something like that.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, he goes, well, as a member of the Shield, it would be amazing to know that you, the heroes and all that, are looking into this. I have no doubt. I worry about my brother-in-law. If whoever did this could do something so horrible to them there, do you think he's alive? Do you think it would be better if he wasn't? I don't know what's wrong with him.
I'm sure he's fine. But I'll look into it.
I doubt he could be fine. He loved my sister very much. Maybe he doesn't know.
I have a patsy now. This might work out in my favor.
Okay, all of y'all are doing this. Setari is having a great day.
Yep.
Unless the group chat comes up again. Yeah, nah.
Yeah, so Ko waves at Ikrie when she's done talking with him.
No one has told me any updates. So.
Ikrie doesn't suspect anything yet.
Telepathically, I know this looks bad.
Yeah, that's the woman who came to ask us about investigating her husband she thought was cheating on her.
As far as I know, when he left, she hung herself.
What do you mean? What do you know?
Just
the Patsy
what
idea
was told
got
to
thrown
me.
out the window.
Her husband's at the Shield. That's Jonathan.
I know. I was
Yeah,
about to go.
he wasn't involved in this.
How do you know?
You'd have to talk with Kuroku on that one.
No! You threw me under the bus.
As Karth finished up his ritual and he's walking outside.
Yes,
during this.
you're completely done with what you were trying to do in there. Probably even taking longer than needed.
Ikrie's face hardens. Like,
All I know is that
Wait, Ikrie's face hardens. Everyone close your eyes for some Medusa.
yes.
all I know is that when he left because of their whole marital issues, she hung herself. That's how we found her, and that's I expected her to be buried.
And this other man?
Yeah, he was, I don't know, some homeless guy that died.
Why is he here?
He's
You
our
do
ghost.
recognize the dead man's face as the ghost at the house.
Well, you use this place for the ritual to summon the ghost because you already knew that the owner was dead?
I was asked to come here. Yeah. For that. I didn't know the owner was dead. Well, yeah, it was relayed to me before I got here.
And you didn't think to tell anyone about this?
I thought it would be buried. I thought Kuroku would deal with the bodies.
And did he say why he wanted you to do this?
Oh, no, this is telepathically.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
You
So
are
no one
standing on the. You
overhears
are
it.
standing outside the front door now, looking at Ikrie and Coach, looking at each other and not speaking.
And here I thought you were serious about the worshipping of Apsu. And I just turn around and leave.
Ko looks like he just stops.
Karth follows Ikrie.
Joe just kind of sighs and looks back inside the building.
There's still dead people there.
It's nice and blessed and cleansed now, though. Of all this, burn some sage and put some salt in the door frame. I don't know this stuff.
Yeah, Sam and Dean would be proud.
Hey, did Kuroku say where he was going today?
Ko will message Kuroku telepathically and let him know that he told Ikrie what happened.
Oh, fantastic.
All you knew is Kuroku was going shopping, so that's it.
She was finding out. Who
Okay,
Jonathan was.
I'll just head back to the shield headquarters.
Yeah, that's where Karth's heading.
Ko's gonna kind of stand by, ask the guards if they need anything.
Well, we're just gonna clean up the best we can, and we'll ask around and maybe see if there was any witnesses. You being the shield, are y'all taking this case up too?
If Ikrie is taking it up, she's taking it up. But I mean,
Well,
I'll
if we
help
can,
you guys.
we'll ask around, see if there was any witnesses, and maybe solve who did this. District like this, there's always eyes. Some people don't like to talk. Some people talk a lot. Give them a couple coin. So you will get to the bottom of this.
Yeah. If you can make sure that those bodies are buried, I'd appreciate it.
Of course.
I'm gonna go have lunch. You guys have a good day.
You too, Mr. Ko.
Mr. Ko. Surprised to see me.
And Ko's gonna go find something to do.
Go find someplace to think.
Yep.
As Karth
You know about a really nice wizard tower with a demi-plane library.
No.
What,
No.
you think
You're not in the
Setari's
mood-
gonna be
you're not in
there?
the mood for wizard
Judge you?
stuff?
I'm going to the gentleman's custard.
All right.
That's one way. That's one way to forget about all your problems.
I need somewhere
go drink.
peaceful to think. I'm going to the gentleman's custard.
But
As Karth is walking with Ikrie, how do you want to handle this?
Ko will go ahead and cut
Oh,
the
he told you
telepathic
to?
spell.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
If you cut it, Ko, it cuts for everyone, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Well, no, I don't know.
I would think so.
well,
Well, maybe it doesn't.
first,
No, we'll say it continues on everyone else because it now affects them individually. So you cut it, but they still have it.
Sounds good.
first, I intend to tell Jonathan that his wife is dead.
And Kuroku.
I'll deal with him when he comes back to the guild hall.
I am also curious as to why Jonathan.
Y'all do get back to the guild hall.
I'm also curious as to why Jonathan did not want to be judged by Pharasma.
No, not Jonathan. That was the dead guy.
Random homeless dude.
This guy.
Oh, okay.
Which is why we were okay with making him a ghost.
The corpse that was chopped up is unrelated to.
That guy literally said, "I ain't dying yet. You won't judge me for Pharasma." He didn't want to die. He had nothing to do with actual Pharasma.
Hold up. Whoa. They don't know this.
True,
They only
but
know what we're telling them.
Hydra
So
forgot this, and Hydra needed to know.
No, I knew.
Oh, okay.
you also noticed that Ko didn't tell them about paying off a few children to help us transport a corpse. I mean, there's
He mentioned
information.
Yeah, kids were brought up that kids chopped the body up.
So Dungeon Master, stop metagaming for the rest of the party.
He doesn't know about the kids that chopped up the corpse.
How many alignment shifts have you guys taken?
None.
Hopefully none for
I'm
me.
sorry, Philip. I know that you only missed 2 sessions, but a lot happened in the last 2.
Yeah.
And apparently, as far as alignments were concerned, all of it was above board.
No. I've done plenty of evil, but I've done plenty of good. There's a reason I'm skirting this line the way I am.
I've done a lot of good. I did one bad thing.
All the evil you guys
I
hear
helped
about,
someone do one bad thing.
you guys also don't hear about the good I'm doing behind the scenes, so I'm still...
Every night that Kuroku doesn't kill all of you in your sleep, he's doing a good act.
That should also count for me too.
That's just not doing an evil act. That's not the same as doing.
Right. I do good behind the scenes as well.
Anyways, y'all are back at the guild hall. Ko is at the Gentleman's Custard. Kuroku is... You don't know.
MIA. But I don't think anyone has tried to contact him mentally. I don't think.
Well, Ko told you.
Yeah, Ko
but
did.
Well, no, I mean anyone that's mad at him.
Oh no, you're not getting any warning about my move beforehand.
I don't have to be warned. I'm aware of how everybody's taking this.
Karth is gonna find Setari.
Good luck with that.
You don't know where she went.
Well, just roll a nat 20 on some check to find Setari.
Even if you knew where she
You
was,
can-
it'd be
you
really
can-
hard to get there.
But you can telepathic her.
Karth
So
can.
all
He
of
dismissed it.
Kuroku's
I dismissed this though.
all of Kuroku's stuff. is
What I
still
meant
at
was
the
is
guild hall.
he thinks Setari is at the guild hall and he's gonna look
Oh.
for her.
Okay.
Okay, no, I'm not there.
All of Kuroku's stuff is what?
Still at the guild hall. So his maestro instrument, his box, backpack stuff, that's all still there.
Yeah, he's gonna come back.
Well,
That's what
Ko left. Karth and Ko left the server.
If you leave the server, does the server crash?
Is that the telepathy?
yeah.
Karth's just going to retire to his... No, he's gonna hang out down here where all the papers and stuff are and just kind of read, distract himself.
Ikrie, are you impressed? Karth learned to read.
I assumed he already knew how.
Agatha, I've really enjoyed our time together. Oh, I wish I could stay even longer, but I am the captain of the guard. I really have to leave to work. Please come and see me again, Agatha. This new single life has been amazing.
Jonathan, a word?
Oh, Miss Ikrie, ever since Kuroku brought me here, my life has changed for the better. You finding out what Jane was doing, it really got me down for a little while, but then I met Agatha. I would have never met Agatha.
What was she doing?
Oh, Jane was trying to poison me.
Oh, was she now?
Kuroku saved my life.
Why don't you come tell me about it? He hasn't briefed me on what happened.
Oh, I suppose he is very busy. Well, you see, from what he told me, Jane thought I was having an affair, and I promise you I wasn't. But in the time he was working for Jane, he managed to uncover that she was having an affair and had some poison and was ready to kill me with it. Kuroko saved my life. He told me what was going on with it. And I was very lost and distraught. Probably just gonna kind of wander the streets, losing my own house. Kuroko told me I could come here. And I've been trying to do a good job of, helping keep things clean. I know the past couple days I've been a little busy with Agatha, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I do. Try to see if you can steer that towards her place from now on.
Yes. Her place is the guard barracks, though.
Oh, wait, she lives at the guard barracks?
Captain of the guard. Apparently it's very demanding.
Whatever.
I think a lot of it, too, honestly, was just escapism. Sooner or later, I've really got to go get my stuff from my old house. And that's just not a conversation I've been wanting to have with Jane. I got to go through the whole legal things of doing the divorce. And who's going to get the house? I don't know.
Jonathan.
Jonathan. Jane can be a very shrill woman. Yeah.
Jane's dead.
How? What?
I just got back from the house. She hanged herself.
Why would she do such a thing?
I don't know.
I don't understand. Jane could be vindictive, but never inwards towards herself.
I'm investigating that, but I just figured you should know that.
Where is Kuroko? If anyone could solve this, it's him. That man can see into the darkness and into the shadows. He knew she was trying to kill me, so he must be able to figure out who wanted to kill her. I cannot believe this was suicide.
We're looking into it.
If there's any way I can help, let me know.
I just wanted to let you know that what had happened.
We're no longer together. She wanted to kill me. I'm fine. It'd be perfectly okay. Excuse me. Moments later, you hear loud sobbing.
Karth just groans a little bit.
When Kuroko shows back up, I would like to speak with him in private, Karth. I know you're angry with him, and I know you have things to say, but I've known him for years.
It's probably best I don't see him right now.
Okay.
Setari is having a good time at the Druid Grove. During this time, other Druids have come. You see people that are swimming in the pool before you. If you'd like to join them, it's just a very relaxing afternoon.
Oh yeah. Most of their learning some Gaza rituals, just things to praise and things like that.
All rituals are uncommon. You do not learn them without permission.
Okay, worshipping, just general.
Okay, yes. Ko, you are pulled upstairs to a private VIP room, where one of the gentleman's custard girls kind of plays therapist and just talks to you and tries to make you feel better while giving you some drink.
Yep, and he's drinking and talking.
Karth and Ikrie, you probably spend the better part of the next several hours just talking amongst yourselves, figuring out how you feel about what's going on, and just processing.
Yeah.
I will say that...
And Kuroko, you enjoy the feel of the salt water on your face as you step foot on a ship setting across the tranquil sea.
I didn't go that far.
And Setari is getting her hair braided right now. What little bit of it is left. She's getting her nails done. At one point, she goes into tiger form with another druid who also shifts into a tiger, and they just run and frolic through a field of flowers.
Yeah, all sounds great.
I thought you were going to say she transforms into a tiger and gets her tiger nails done.
Yes, she does. She gets her claws done
Sharpened.
too. Then we are going to move forward several hours. I have talked to several of you already about something that happens between the end of last session and right now. Whether you fell asleep naturally, or the magics of whatever happened to you could have put you to sleep if you were trying to stay awake. It doesn't matter either way that thing happened to you that I talked to you about. For the rest of you that don't know what I'm talking about, just, you don't know what I'm talking about, deal with it. So we're going to move forward to it is about 1 o'clock in the morning. Anyone who's had that thing happen to them has snapped awake because of it. Also, Keith, I spoke with you a little bit about something you kind of wanted to do in the middle of the night, so it being about 1 in the morning should align with what you wanted, correct?
I'm typing.
Okay. Well, it's about 1 in the morning. Ikrie, you do snap awake. Karth is snoring loudly near you.
I will wake him.
Hammer! Oh, sorry. What?
Karth, were you having a dream?
No.
Oh. Okay.
You were dreaming, but it was about a bunch of hammers with angelic wings floating through a flower field.
What time is it?
I don't know. Late night, early morning.
He starts putting his armor on.
You check your wrist sundial, it's nighttime.
We under attack.
I don't think we are, but I think Heroku's in danger.
Probably some ritual gone wrong or something that he's been a part of.
No, I think it's the assassin.
Oh.
Someone tried to manipulate my dreams last night.
I was having a very pleasant dream.
Well, I wasn't. Someone tried to show me images of Heroku murdering innocent people and then manipulating things to make it look like he was innocent. And I think they were trying to manipulate me into thinking that he was worse than he is.
Yeah, I mean, I have thoughts about the ritual that he did, but as far as him just murdering innocent people in the streets, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt on that one.
I'm prepared to give him the benefit of the doubt on the other one, too. I know Heroku has a very long history of doing things that look a lot worse than they actually are. So that's how we met in the first place.
Well, you've known him longer than I have, and I slept on it, and I'm still mad, but...
Oh, no, I'm going to save his life and then kick it in. But still.
I want to hear why. I want to get his perspective on it, like why he thought he needed to do that.
Ko, you snapped awake at this time as well, but you're just somewhere else.
Yep. How many women am I covered in? And men. And punchy robots?
None.
Oh.
Sad night.
Yeah, it is a sad night.
There is one person that is leaving the room as you snap awake, and she goes, "Look, if you're gonna punch in your sleep, then I'm not staying." And he just slams the door behind her and leaves.
Oh. Sorry.
Yeah, they better never get Setari in there.
He can kind of just sit up and think to himself. I mean, he only needs 2 hours of sleep. How much sleep did he get?
2 hours and 5 minutes.
Nice. Okay. Do my dreams stop me from getting a restful sleep, though?
No.
Okay, cool.
The sleeping is normal. There's just...
Yeah.
I've gotten with all of you and told you the content of your dreams. Like, Setari, you snap awake as well.
Okay, so this happened at night. Okay.
So you guys wake up at 2 hours?
It did not happen during your
Or
meditation.
no. I probably went to sleep way later.
Don't elves sleep in this version? I thought they did.
Yes, elves do
Yeah,
sleep.
they
Yeah,
do.
girls do sleep.
Did your nightmare?
Well, Setari, with it being this late at night, would you have already come back home? Or were you planning on staying the night at the room?
I was assuming I'd have gone back by now, but...
Okay, then yeah, you can run back in the guild hall, and you kind of wake up startled and screaming. Well, not really screaming, but just like jump awake at the exact moment Ikrie does as well.
Oh, well, okay then.
Even though you just ran upstairs and they're all downstairs.
Oh, I was going to the barracks. Oh, got it.
She just runs upstairs screaming and then runs back downstairs. Like, oh.
I think Setari had nightmares too.
Yep. Definitely looks like it.
I look at you, I don't even ask about dreams. I'm like, were they about Heroku?
Yes?
Hammer. I was dreaming about hammers, but...
You don't think
we need to find them.
Did the nightmare kind of suggest where he would be, or I mean, he's probably
no. I think the nightmare was meant to alienate him from us.
Right. Unless he's chasing down Zoe or in the grove where I was all day yesterday. No, I don't think so.
Look, I had very similar dreams to you. I don't know if they were the same, but I do know that they were magically manipulated to be that way.
I want to believe they are, but I spent all day meditating, trying to communicate to Gazra, and then I had these visions. I hope they're wrong. I hope so. I don't know.
Years, trust me. Those dreams were magically manipulated.
What makes you so sure?
Just for ease of everything, I'm going to say you're getting back home about this time too.
No, I'm not heading back home.
Why not?
They're gonna yell at me.
All right, well then you go home whenever you want.
Okay, I'm gonna prep locate and look for that symbol of Apsu that I gave Roku. Only works for 500 feet, so I'll probably be using it occasionally.
Kuroku, does it work? The locate worked. You were able to locate the symbol of Apsu that you gave to Kuroku.
Okay, I'm gonna head towards that. See if I can.
I'm sure at this point, it would very likely be very close to the guild hall. I would probably be in the process of leaving.
Yes. Ko, you do encounter Kuroku. You see him kind of dip off, heading away from the guild hall, dip off into an alley, and you do see him. It's up to you if you wish to intercept.
Ko will follow him.
Are you trying to be sneaky about it?
No.
Okay.
After a little bit of walking, you maybe get, we'll say about 100, 150 meters. You do become aware, Kuroku, that somebody is following you, and shortly after, he kind of passes under like a lit lantern dangling from a tree corner, and you do realize it is him. Ko, you see Kuroku kind of look over his shoulder real quick and then dart behind some kind of boxes stacked up next to a wall. As you get closer,
I fully expect him to be standing there to spook me or something.
No, as you get closer, you see him kind of hiding behind the boxes, but you were able to catch him, go behind there, and you do find him.
Away. I task Ash's foreman to fly up. Good luck.
Oh, okay. I have spells for this. No, I'll just let you go.
Fly away.
Vampiric Mage.
Slowly until I get to a roof, and I run away, which is much faster.
Actually, while you're flying away, I'll say, I need you to do that thing I asked you.
Bent.
With that symbol of Apsu.
Tomorrow.
Alright.
I leave.
I'll be at the custard. And I'll leave.
Okay, I have a slightly metagamey question. Hydra, do you remember the dream that Ko had?
Yes.
I'm curious as to why he's trying to speak to Ko and being friendly.
Or Kuroku?
Yeah, Kuroku, yeah.
because he thinks that's something that will come to pass if he doesn't get Kuroku to do the symbol thing. Pray to Apsu in front of the statue.
So you're taking it not more as like a warning.
Not if some, yeah,
Yeah.
like
Okay.
foretelling of something that will happen.
Okay.
Wants to lead him down the right path.
Because remember, you do believe it was a divine image shown.
Yes. That's why he also thinks doing that will help.
Okay. So do you head back to the custard?
I'm gonna go by the guild hall.
Okay.
See if they're doing anything. I'm not gonna go in. You can peek through a window.
We'll do it. You got your token.
Oh, I do have my token there.
Find you a window.
So then,
I
what's the
will.
plan?
Well,
Do we go out
We need to
now?
find Kuroku.
yeah, we need to find Ko and Kuroku.
Oh, Ko's missing too. What did I miss?
We found some bodies.
Yeah,
Oh,
That was weird.
yeah.
Oh,
I tried to move something. I didn't realize I had you selected. Sorry, guys.
No.
you,
Yeah, it did like a really weird thing.
Ikrie, you can fill her in if you want. You're
I would stealth check at this.
do you remember John's
Wanna roll
wife
it.
who asked us to investigate her husband because she thought he was cheating on her?
yes, Jane, our first client. We gave to
Yes, she
Kuroku.
did.
Wait, what?
She's dead.
Our first
And-
client that ever came to us, we gave to
Yeah.
Kuroku, and now she's dead?
She's dead. And there was another body in her home.
What
The,
happened?
The body that belongs to the ghost that has been roaming our guild hall.
If Kuroku's not here, can we get rid of that thing? No?
Mm,
I would wait until we know why he
The ghost hands you a letter.
summoned it. I
Ghost does.
the letter.
Okay, I'm about to hit enter. I have to type in like 3 more words. Give me a second.
This is how you wanted it delivered, correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah, the ghost floats up to you and just hands you a letter, Ikrie, and then floats back to where he was.
I don't feel right with that thing here.
yeah, that whole the ghost is like didn't want to be judged by Pharasma or something, so I guess yeah. I don't know. It's weird.
As soon as I take the letter, I'm going to sprint outside and around to the side of the building that the ghost came from to see if I can find Kuroku out there.
If
Yep.
I see Ikrie start running, he's gonna.
Actually, with the way this was timed, he delivered the letter and then left, and then you followed him, Ko.
Followed who?
Kuroku.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
So
Karth with
Ikrie
the
actually
Ikrie
comes out as
assassin.
Kuroku is coming up, or Ko is coming up and kind of heading around the side of the building. So you don't see Kuroku, but you do see Ko coming around the side of the building.
I see Kuroku.
I'll shout. Oh, you think Kuroku around here?
Hey!
Do y'all stop him?
I shout, Ko, have
Yeah,
you seen Kuroku? I look. I don't know if you can tell them a lot. You probably can because you're dark vision. I look almost panicked.
Ko, what are you doing out here?
Just getting home.
We need to find Kuroku.
He'll just point where he saw Kuroku last. He went that way.
All
You
right,
said
let's
him.
go.
I'm attempting to follow.
Karth looks back. Ko, you coming?
Sure.
Thank you, Setari.
Raise the hammer. Barb?
Almost forgot.
Okay, all of you follow. You get to the last place that you saw Kuroku, the boxes that he kind of tried to dip behind, but you did catch him as he was trying to hide. And you're all standing there, but obviously there's no Kuroku there.
Wait, hold on. Aren't there rules for chases?
Not when
He's
30
been, like,
minutes
gone a
ago
while.
he went
Yeah.
in gas form and left.
This ain't a chase. This is a tracking situation.
Yeah.
Yeah, even with my going raging and nose, I can't really follow this.
Went up on that roof about, I don't know, 30 minutes ago.
I will climb that building if it can be climbed.
You were able to find kind of a little fire escape thing, and you get up on the roof and you are looking around. There are several other roofs that do kind of cross over small alleys. Someone who is even slightly nimble could hop from roof to roof to roof and get pretty far before having to actually get off the rooftops. But you do not see Kuroku nor any sign of him.
Ko, did you have the nightmare too?
Nightmare. Why do you know about that?
Well, Ikrie and Setari had it. I didn't.
Did you have visions surrounding Kuroku?
Yes, Apsu gave me a warning.
Seems very strange that so many of us did the same night.
I will jump down off of the roof, swearing.
Alright, you need to not do anything because the roof is like 30 feet up and you have catfall.
Yeah.
Why would Apsu give you all nightmares?
That wasn't Apsu, that was mortal magic.
I thought maybe it was from Gazra, but I'm not so sure anymore.
Well, I think it was this assassin.
So, what do we do? Do I climb up there and see if my nose can find something? Or do we rest? It's late.
I don't... If I were an assassin that sent my target's allies a nightmare to try and alienate my target from them, I would strike once that had worked. Once my target was alone, and Kuroku was alone right now.
So,
why is it Ko? Did
going
you
turn
speak
into
to him?
And especially with the timing of this, it's far too convenient for that.
Well, he's made it very difficult to track him, so...
Well, why is he trying to get away with us if there's an assassin after him? Is there a reason for that?
Well, yeah, because we found his freaking dirty bodies. Dead, dirty laundry, whatever.
I still don't know why he didn't just bury them.
Wait, you know about
Yeah, I
this,
should
Ko?
have done it.
Ko was instrumental in this ritual.
I wouldn't say that.
And Ikrie's gonna remember the letter that he left for
I
him.
witnessed it.
Have you not read the letter yet?
No. As soon as I was
So
given the letter
yeah, okay.
and saw
No, that makes sense.
in writing, I ran out to try to find him while he was still outside.
Okay.
So you just was there and let this happen, did you?
He just asked me for help. I wasn't much help though. I didn't know what I was doing.
Do you feel like he maybe lied to you, tricked you into doing this? Or were you aware of what was going on?
Just asked me to help. I didn't know anything other than he needed a body.
What do you think he was going to do? Resurrect it?
He said he was gonna make a ghost.
Are
Right.
you serious about this good? I don't think Apsu would be very happy about creating evil things.
Is the ghost evil?
It's undead. All of them are evil.
Since when?
They're unnatural abominations. They've destroyed how many lives, how many cities by now? What more do you need?
Maybe training in religion.
Nice.
He just asked me to read a book. and I read it. I don't think I did very well. But
You did well enough, apparently.
no, he
It worked.
said I did absolutely nothing to help him. I think I actually hindered him, but he did well enough on his own.
That man has honeyed words.
Yeah, I mean, Ikrie has known him longer than any of us, and I can't get a beat on the guy. He's an enigma. But I still consider him an ally, and if there's an assassin after him...
Well, if you're willing to hear it, this letter he gave us elucidates his reasoning.
For the ritual, or...
Is that was from him?
Yes.
Well, shall we go back inside and hear it?
Forgive me for not speaking in person, but I do not want accusations as I explain myself. Understand this. I did not kill anyone. I did not torture anyone. The woman took her own life, though I admit I attempted to help her after I helped her husband. Second, the ghost, Tommy, was killed in the slums, and I used his body, and yes, his soul, to practice necromancy. We face a nearly insurmountable evil. I am taking drastic measures to understand our foe as much as possible, to know his powers far before they are turned on us. That ghost was unwilling, but his unlife served the world far more than his drunken life of filth on the streets, and it is temporary. Third, I left the corpses where they were to incriminate the cultists in the area, since at least one was already there. 4, I have learned who gives me my powers, and it is something I need to pursue and understand, or need to pursue to understand my destiny. It involves a dark god and Veltrak. But no, my loyalties lie to you all before it. I do not want you to hate me, but I walk a dark path to confound our enemies, and it is a path that need not taint all of you as well. No, I will return later today, and we can talk once you are all calm.
Can I do a religion check on
Veltrax, yep.
Veltrax?
Velstrak,
Velstrak. Okay.
Don't take
Setari.
that seriously.
The Velstrak are the shadow deities of caterpillars and fluffy bugs.
Jeez. I never know if you're serious or not anymore.
Setari, you know what Velstraks are, as far as chitons. Like, do you, as Rordrik, know what a chiton is?
I thought they were chain devils, but I think that's wrong, so...
Yes, they are.
Oh, okay.
Kind of. Co, you know what Hydra knows about Velstrak.
Wow!
A lot?
I revealed your role.
Okay. my 0 training.
Yeah, you
I've
just
heard
happen
of
to know about Veltrak.
Karth, you know that Velstrak are an ancient order of dwarves that turned away from the normal dwarf teachings of Torag and other beliefs, and they actually traversed the land teaching the ways of the blade and how hammers are inferior.
I hate Velstrak.
Me too.
We're still on the right path, even though the information's wrong.
Though, Co, maybe you learned a lot from reading that book I handed you.
Honestly.
It's so unnatural, though. Why would dwarves turn away from the hammer?
Dwarves? Who said anything about dwarves?
Wait, what?
Karth shakes his head and starts just pacing away. Just doesn't make any sense.
They're like shadow fiends, right? Is that what?
Yeah, essentially.
Okay. I never know if my information's right. I have to ask.
I mostly know what they are because I saw Kuroku talking to one before he explained about it.
So you saw this too?
Roku wouldn't help Zon-Kuthon, right? Or,
I don't.
Harm our statues to Apsu or anything like that.
I do not believe that he would do so willingly, no.
It's
His powers come from there, but they do not control him.
It's a slippery slope getting involved in necromancy. From a pragmatic side, I see his reasoning, but dealing with necromancy, practicing it just to know your enemy, you risk becoming your enemy.
I suppose we're just going to have to trust our friend then.
Aye. But he's still gonna get an earful about that whole thing.
Oh no, he's going to get a fistful, but...
We're all agreed on that. And
Yeah.
Co,
Yeah.
you're all right, I guess.
Okay. Thank you.
But do it
Help
again.
this.
Now
I'll straighten up.
we need to see why exactly this cult of dwarves has turned away from the teachings of
There are
Torah.
no dwarves involved in this.
What are you talking about?
I'm wondering what you're talking about, honestly.
Felstrak is an ancient order of dwarves that turned away from the teachings of Torag, and now they're traveling the world, studying the way of the blade and how they're superior to hammers, which makes no sense to me, but evil cults tend to not make very much sense.
Co, you have never heard of this and are very puzzled.
Karth, I want access to all of your research materials because it sounds positively comical.
I have never heard of dwarves that are like that.
Have you been reading my books, Karth?
Just never heard of dwarves, Co.
I was reading. It was a picture book in the library, and I read about it. There were pictures. It was like
Please
a
tell me I
pop-up.
got one.
Was it in the fiction or non-fiction section?
I don't remember.
Be very careful, Karth. I've read some very strange things in libraries too. Be very careful.
Wait,
Well,
wait.
like Ko said, the Velstrak are servants of Suzanne Toussaint.
Are those dwarves from Grey Bata? That might explain stuff.
Oh, yes.
I thought it was
It's a wonderful
something.
story.
They might be. It's a strange place.
So easily confused with Grey Butter, but
I know. You'd think they'd name it
we
it'd
should
be
go
more
back
different.
there sometime.
We should.
Get
Yeah,
more
it's
pastries.
Kind of on the way to the Dead Frost. If we ever go up there to get our allies.
Ikrie's just
Do we wanna
watching
make
this
the trip?
conversation with like a look of wonder on her face, like,
Pretty sure it's the Dread Frost first. All right.
Is that Dead Frost?
It might be.
Might not be dead anymore. It's been 48 years.
Oh, did they rename it to the Dread Frost?
Is it dreadful still?
Probably.
I guess some people find winter.
There was like what, 2,000 years of perpetual winter, 200, something like that. It's going to take a while to recover.
Nah, true.
48 years is a while. By most
Did we
people's
want to
standards.
head up there soon?
Well, let's find Kuroku first.
Yeah, true. That should be a priority.
He's, he wants to walk this dark path of, Anyway, let's just find the little fox.
He's gonna need us to slap some sense into him eventually.
The little foxer.
I mean, it sounds like we can just wait back at the guild hall for him.
Hopefully he gets the fist and not the claws.
Well, what is he doing exactly? Did you follow him, Ko? Where did he go? What was he doing?
It looked like he stopped at the guild hall and then he left. I assume to deliver that letter that he.
It's Well, I guess in the letter he did mention he was giving us time to cool off, so that's fair. Although, with an assassin after him, I'd really like him to be here now or as soon as possible.
Yeah, I could always try to locate him, but maybe
Did
giving him some space and get this all figured out.
Yeah, you're right. Well, I think it's time to head back.
what the fuck is Pig News?
Anyway,
If
Sorry, I spelled it wrong. I changed his name.
if Kuroku has any issues, I'm sure he'd be able to let us know.
What am I looking at?
Hey, Ko, got a minute?
Okay.
I have several.
Setari, something or someone just went to our guild hall.
What?
Oi! Oi! What are you doing there?
Yes, I am Pingnu, son of Amadus.